Hey guys, it's me, Savvy Maggie, and I'm here with a little mukbang for you guys. I have some king crab leg and some noodles, spicy noodles, and they're actually in Blove'S sauce, guys. But I made the sauce mild. I like lemon on my noodles, so a little lemon juice is really good, guys. If you haven't tried it. So these noodles are filled with cilantro, and bean sprouts, onions. So good. It's not that spicy. It's pretty mild. So how was your day, guys? It's early. It's actually around lunchtime. Today is Paige's birthday. She is 14 today, guys. My baby is 14. That's crazy. In 4 more years, she'll be 18. She's going to high school this year, guys. These things are sharp. Ooh. She is going to high school this year, guys. Yes, she is. And I'm sad about that, but at the same time happy. You know, you want them to grow and just see who they grow into. You know? So I'm excited. We're not doing much today. Going to dinner. That's it. Because, you know, it's a weekday. It's a school night, so we're not doing too much today. I'm going to put this over here with these lemons. Ooh, these bad boys are sharp. Get that down in the sauce. Do I have any sauce to get it down in there? Or have my noodles absorbed all the sauce? These noodles are so good. So good, y'all. Look at all that cilantro in it. Give me a little lemon. A little lemon rain, as Blove'S says. That is good. Got a couple of, oh, I thought that was the lemon seeds, but those are actually bean sprouts. So good. Oh, I should have used my chopsticks. I've been doing so much better with my chopsticks, guys. Ooh, it's getting a little spicy. I guess I do have a little spice in there. I did. Oh, you know I have a little spice now. I got some red chili flakes and I think I put paprika, some chili powder, and a little sriracha. Oh my goodness, come on. There we go. I got that bad boy. I got it because I want to eat it. So I got it out of there. So good. This crab is so good. I actually boiled it in some Zatarain crab oil, even though it makes me choke for some reason. And when it's boiling, it makes me choke. It's a spice in there that I don't think I'm allergic to because I can eat it. It doesn't bother me, but it just gets into my nose. These king crab are good. And I just had these in the freezer. home and I was so hungry. I was like, let me find something to eat. And it seems like you always have some noodles in the house, right? Always have some noodles in the house. So I said, let me make a quick little meal because I'm hungry and I don't want to be fiddling around a long time. You know what I'm saying? I wanted something to eat right now. Whew. So yeah, it's my baby's birthday. I got a real teenager, y'all. That's deep. And what's funny is friends my age are grandmothers. And my baby is just 14. It's so funny. But I love it. I love it. I tell girls all the time, you don't have to rush into being a mom young. You can go and enjoy your 20s, and you can become a mom later if that's your choice. Nothing wrong with having them in your 20s, don't get me wrong. Because sometimes I wish I had. But I think I would have just been a different mom if I had her younger. So I'm glad I've had her at 32. And I only made 1 pack of noodles because let me tell you, I struggle through 2 packs of noodles, y'all. I really do. 1 pack is definitely enough for me. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Got a little shell in there. Mm. I'm getting full. I don't want to eat too much because I finally made these 2 legs. It's really like 1 big leg because we're going out to dinner. And that's a lot. Ooh, this bad boy is sharp. Okay. Let's see if I can crack it. This part. Let's see, guys. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. This thing is hurting my hands today. Oh. I have very delicate hands, y'all. I really do. Oh, that hurt. This is why I try to make sure I don't overcook them because they don't crack as well if you cook them just like a minute too long. Excuse me. When they're perfectly cooked, they crack really easily. Ooh, I just saw a little piece of shell go into my noodles. There it is. Let's get that out of there. And put a little bit of my crab meat right there into my noodles. I'm gonna eat that like that. So good. good. That spice is like perfect. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. These things are hard, but let me tell you, it's worth it. It's so good. Mm. Comment if you love seafood. Like, I love seafood, guys. I can eat the ocean, okay? People are like, why do you eat shrimp? They're like the cockroaches of the ocean. Yeah, of the ocean. Not a house. Not a New York apartment. The ocean. I don't eat catfish because I don't like the meat. I don't like the texture of the meat. Don't care for it. Except for, you know what? Who makes catfish that I will actually eat, but I don't really eat there anymore? Golden Corral. Did you guys know that the fish on their buffet, the fried fish, is catfish? I asked one day because it was so good. Excuse me, and that's really the only thing that I eat there is the seafood, right? So I asked, what is this? What kind of fish is this? What kind of white fish is this? And he's like, oh, that's catfish. I'm like, it couldn't be because I don't eat catfish. And he said, well, you're eating it because it's catfish. I could not believe that was catfish. Let me tell you something. For years, people have been like, oh, you got to eat my catfish. If you eat my catfish, you'll eat catfish. And I'll taste it and say, I don't like it. I was at Golden Corral, and that is the catfish that I like, y'all. Good. It's so good. It's so crispy. It's so good. I think it's the way they fillet it. Ooh, this is so hard. Oh, my goodness. I almost want to give up on it. I think it's the way they fillet it. It is, you know, it's not too thick. I don't like that steak. I don't like that thick meat. That bothers me. It's fish, you know. You want it to be light and flaky. I don't want it to be thick like I'm actually eating a steak. Okay. Yeah, but I like Golden Corral's catfish. But I don't really care for Golden Corral anymore. I think it might be something with me and buffets because every time well, no, just Golden Corral. Lately, when I go there, I get sick. So I don't like to go. But there is this Japanese buffet that I go to that I really like. And they have fresh sushi, fresh seafood. So I like them. It's just not a huge variety of actual food, you know. Good, huge variety of sushi. But I guess in those buffets, they know that people mainly come for the seafood and the sushi. So, you know, they've got your typical fried rice and a few other things. But not too much. Look at this big old claw. Whew. Let me tell you something. You want some king crab, you're going to work for it. And I got to pray because I feel like I need a nap. And I cannot take a nap. I have things to do. And I just finished eating. And so I don't need a nap. I don't even know why I'm going up in here because I don't really like the little claws. You know what? On crab I do. I don't like them on lobster. Ugh. I can't even get into this thing. I'm not even going to try it. Let me try it one more time. I said I'm not going to try it as I go to the cracker on the scissors. Not cracking, so I guess. Oh, guess I'm not getting that. I'll try it this way because it's pretty good. There we go, I got it. Try it with a little piece of lemon. Ooh. I'm just eating myself sleepy, y'all. Eating myself sleepy. I gotta wake up. What time is it? Paige will be getting out of school in an hour. And I have some cleaning to do because I'm off. So I want to get my little weekly cleaning done and out of the way. And get ready to enjoy a nice little weekend. You know? My hand is sore. You know what it is? I went to the doctor yesterday. The pharmacy, you know, I go every week or every 3 weeks or however they schedule me. But a couple of times a month, and I have to have my finger pricked. But for some reason, it makes my finger really sore, and I don't know why. When this one finger is sore, it's like I'm afraid to use my hands or something. I don't know. I don't want my hands to be sore, you know. I don't know. I told you guys I have very sensitive hands. I know you're like, what? But I do. They're very sensitive. Like the insides of my hands are very sensitive. Ow, whoa, are you serious? That was a crab explosion, y'all. It's crab everywhere. All over my floor. Ew. Ew, there's crab everywhere, y'all. That's okay. I'm just going to keep eating, finish the video, and hope that, you know, I can make it through and not pay attention to the crab on the floor until we're done. Okay? I'm going to look at you guys and not be distracted by the crab on the floor. Oh, excuse me. Because I'll be done in a little bit and I can get it up then. I don't have to pause and get it up. I can wait and get it up after I'm done. I mean, I got crab everywhere, y'all. But this is the end of it, and it was good. Look at that. And I was rude. I didn't even offer you guys any. You can have my last piece. Have the last piece. Got a little bit of shell in there. Bone. Something. And that is it. I'm done, y'all. It was so good. Now I can actually talk to you guys. What do you guys think? about this whole little Wendy Williams thing. It's so sad, isn't it? I hate that, she's going through this. I really do, but I'm going to tell y'all something. I remember when I confronted my husband because I realized that he was having an affair. And it wasn't that he was having one affair, y'all. He was having multiple affairs. So I realized at that point that this wasn't really about me. It was something that he was going through personally, and that I couldn't fix it. But what I knew was I had myself, I had my daughter, and that I had to be an example for her. I knew that, I knew what I grew up seeing. And I knew that I didn't want that for my life. I knew that if I accepted him being this type of man and him doing these things to me over and over again, because, see, we had already had an issue once before. So then when I saw, I figured out that it was happening again, and it was happening in even, more aggressive and different way, I realized, I love my life. I have to protect myself. I want to be here to raise my daughter. So I have to make a choice. And as much as I loved him, I love myself and my daughter enough to say, I don't want this to be my life. I don't want to be in a marriage that's, not 100%. The thing about it is, that's why we marry, because monogamy, in my opinion, is not natural. It's something that we choose. I think, in my opinion, don't get me wrong, it is natural, the animal instinct in us, naturally to be attracted to one another and to mate. So I think monogamy is a choice. So when you choose to be monogamous with someone and you say, okay, we're in a relationship, I choose to be with no one but you, that's when you marry, okay? So, when you get married, for a lot of people, you say for better or for worse, through thickness and health, and all that. I said thickness already. Through sickness and health and all that good stuff. But I think we get caught up on the wrong things, It didn't say through heartache and pain. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you do. You say when you get married, I don't want anyone else but you. Okay. So you have to work at that every single day, staying committed to that person, choosing this person every single day. So for me, I can only speak for me. When I wasn't that choice anymore, when I wasn't the only person that you were choosing, I had to walk away from that, because that's what we committed to. So if I'm committing to just you, I don't feel that it's right that you can go and be with whoever you want to be with. I don't think that's right. And I didn't want that to be my life, and that's not something that I wanted to show my daughter, that this is something that you have to accept. Now, Wendy Williams, it is what it is. If you want to stay with your husband, stay with your husband. But I feel like the woman, don't get me wrong, I'm sorry that she has her issues. I'm glad that she came out with the fact that she's been living in a sober living facility. But I have an issue with the whole thing. Okay, you're living in a sober living facility, but where's the honesty? You still haven't admitted to, yeah, I relapsed, I'm on drugs. You said, I'm living in a sober living facility. Shout out to all the people that's working hard to stay clean and, who dealt with this battle for years and this and that. But you didn't actually say, but that's just my opinion. I'm just talking about what I saw. She didn't really say, well, I've had an issue with drugs, this and that, and, it's the issues with my husband. And I ain't mad at you. If you want to stay with your man, stay with your man, honey. That's your life, okay? You could just do something that I don't want to do, okay? But, it's just a sad situation. That I was saying all of that to say about what I went through with my husband, my ex-husband. I prayed every day for 6 months while I was dealing with me and getting me back together. and making sure I healed and wasn't becoming a bitter woman and didn't want to harbor resentment towards, men and all this kind of stuff. I pray, Lord, keep my mind, keep me from going to drugs, because I am telling y'all, and if you've been in a relationship, if you've been married, and you're fusing these two into one, baby, and it's like death. It is like a part of you dies. It's not like your mother died, your father died, because I've experienced my mother dying and all that good stuff. So it's not like that. It's a different death. It's actually like a part of you has died, and it's like you're here. You feel but it's a part of you that you can't get back. It's like that part has died, and I guess it would be like an amputee. You keep feeling that foot, but it's not there. It's the same thing as when you're married. You feel this person laying in the bed, but they're not there. It is crazy. You actually feel their body next to you, but then when you realize they're not there, you become trembling cold. Little things like that. And I've discussed this with other people, and they've actually had some of the similar experiences. So I know I'm not crazy. It's not just me, but that was one of the things I prayed about. Like, Lord, give me the strength to be able to move past this. I feel for her because she's a woman who's held on to something, because she didn't want to disappoint the people around her or look like a failure, because there's not that much love in the world, because where's the love for yourself? If you love yourself enough, and I'm not saying, you can't be with your man, you can't stick through it, but see, for me, it was beyond an affair. You can have a little fling, but an affair is intimate. An affair is intimate discussions. An affair is planning and things like that. Those are the things that the people in the marriage or in the relationship are doing. So I don't see how you're doing that with the person outside, and then I still expect to have you wholeheartedly. See, I'm selfish with my love. I want wholehearted love because that's what I'm giving. But hey, to each his own, and I pray that everything works out for her and she makes it through this, and I'm glad that she's speaking openly about it, even if other people were about to put her on blast. I mean, that's her life. That's what she does to people every day. So she has to know that this is going to happen to her and that these stories were going to be leaked. So, but I just feel bad for her. I feel bad for any woman. I feel bad for any person in that situation, because I've been in that situation, and it's a hard thing to get past, honey. Heartache, baby, I wouldn't wish that on. I don't even have enemies, but if I did, I wouldn't wish heartache on them. That's like death. So I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But okay, sweethearts, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I enjoyed our lunch and our conversation. It's Paige's birthday. I got to get up and do a little cleaning and stuff and fight past the sleepiness that just these noodles just brought on and this crab. But I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed having lunch with me. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for tuning into Savvy TV. Oh, I didn't forget that. But I love you guys for real, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. And I hope y'all didn't mind seeing my mess stacked up like this. But I got to get this crab up. It's everywhere. All right. Love y'all. See y'all later. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.